In 2012, the U.S. Department of Education awarded Virginia Advanced Study Strategies a $3 million Investing in Innovation grant to develop the Rural Math Excel Partnership in Southside Virginia. The partnership model is based on research indicating that a strong sense of shared responsibility helps to raise the academic bar for middle and high school students in high-poverty rural areas. In the Rural Math Excel Partnership Project, math teachers, families, and community organizations each perform unique functions to support students in Algebra 1, Algebra 2, Geometry, and Algebra Functions and Data Analysis courses. The knowledge and skills acquired in these courses are critical for success in advanced high school studies and prepare students for post-secondary education, training for science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and health-related occupations.
VASS is a unique organization. We're very privileged, in fact, that our partners are helping us deal with the critical problem of how can communities, teachers, and schools work together. We've been successful in getting people to focus on answering the question, why is math important?
The partnership was a wonderful way of tying everybody together as far as bringing the parents, students, and community together for the excellence of our students.
So the shared responsibility model focused on three groups: parents, teachers, and the community. And the issue was, of course, well, what very few things can these particular groups do that could make a difference for kids and their future, and that would benefit the communities as well.
The school systems of Charlotte County, Cumberland County, Halifax County, Henry County, Martinsville City, and Prince Edward County were partners in the project. Selected middle school and high school math teachers in these school systems were provided with instructional resources to connect their math lessons to real-world examples of how technicians use math on the job.
It just really was an eye-opening experience for me to be a part of the STEM, because you don't really realize how important math is. And it's an everyday activity that we use and we don't even think about it, and we do need to encourage our children to be math savvy.
So that students then can see that they need to value math, which leads to them making an effort. Kids are no different than we are. If we think something's not very worthwhile, we don't value it, we won't make a lot of effort. Well, they don't need it.
The importance of this whole project is helping our children, our parents, and our people in the community in general understand that yes, we are rural, but the rural environment is changing and we need to be on board with technology, improving the math skills. And for those children who want to go to college, they're already on track and doing the math. But for our other children, they too need to understand that math is important for their everyday living.
We had technicians from these rural communities come in and speak about the math they use on the jobs. We had lots of information about online resources that parents and students can use in their own free time to research jobs, to research the training that's available to get prepared for those jobs. And parents and students came away with a good understanding of why math is so important. So many times students ask the question of their teachers, why do I need to learn this math?
Teachers had two specific roles. We wanted them to assign Khan Academy online homework to students in the courses, and we wanted them to plan and conduct a family math night for parents and students to attend. The issue here is, though, we have to change a culture in rural places where they now see and value mathematics, so they'll make the effort to do well that can help them be prepared to achieve at least this technician level and earn the appropriate post-secondary education.
I believe that the most valuable thing that teachers got from participating in the RMEP project was their ability to hear from actual technicians on the job. They got to hear what math skills they were used and how they were used on jobs, so they could go back and take that information to students, create or use problems that were already created that are used in the workplace, and they could make math relevant for students. This also gave students the ability to tie in math with real-world careers in STEM fields.
What I did for my students was had them research some of these technicians' jobs, and they could find out exactly what skills these technicians used day to day and the salaries that go along with those jobs. And then they had to do presentations in class so we could all learn. The students had a better idea of why it was so important to have these math skills to do these technical jobs in this area.
The students in the project, then of course, were going to need tablets with internet access. We couldn't just assume that every student in these teachers' classes would have internet access at home. We know that a lot of our students in rural America do not. So again, we provided a 10-inch tablet. It's a Samsung tablet with an Android operating system.
I thought it was really helpful for me, and I just liked it a whole lot. And it wasn't complicated. It was really simple and stuff like that, just for a kid like me, and that's what I liked about it.
Teachers were responsible for assigning Khan Academy videos to students as homework assignments. These videos were chosen to reinforce the skills taught during the day. To access the videos at home, students were provided tablets with internet data plans.
Having the homework assignments on the computer was very helpful for us because if my daughter was confused on a topic, she could access online videos which would work her step by step through the problem, and it helped her to be able to problem solve on her own without my intervention.
We were able to utilize these at home, and I noticed how much it supplemented his learning, and it really boosted his learning, especially if it was on something that he was struggling with or had a question about, and then I could sit with him and encourage him to follow through and listen and participate. So I got the benefit of learning as well as seeing him being supplemented by that.
Having access to an assignment on technology versus pen and paper was a little bit more exciting to her.
Parents were asked to support the completion of homework assignments by making sure that students viewed the Khan Academy videos and completed assessments.
My involvement was really with the Khan Academy, utilizing the technology to supplement homework. My son is an athlete, stays pretty active in school after activities, and so we benefited by having access to the tablet and the programs that Khan Academy provided because it could supplement his homework.
I like the online better because, like, say I didn't know the material, it would keep giving me more questions, but if I knew the material, I could get through it fast.
Teachers were also responsible for organizing family math nights to reinforce the importance of math to success in STEM and health-related careers.
The Family Math Nights were a wonderful resource for parents and students to understand the importance of math as it relates to careers that will be available to them in the future.
Even if you're working on a pit crew at the local racetrack here, you've got to know a fair amount of math to make that car do what you want it to do. So I thought that was a real eye-opener of not just really high-level jobs requiring a lot of math, but more trade-type jobs also having a high amount of math that's required.
Community-based organizations serving each school system were responsible for organizing STEM career events to expose students to careers that require math expertise and continue to reinforce the importance of success in foundational math courses.
I would like to share a few of the key elements that helped make our community events successful. One of them is teamwork. We definitely worked together started off as a small team and then added our members as we went and worked together.
The Rural Math Excel Partnership Project helps to strengthen middle and high school student preparation for post-secondary studies and careers in high-demand STEM and health fields.
Another thing that we did that made our team successful was to stick with it and overcome the obstacles as they arose, but and not let them stop us.
The true value in work and competitiveness and viability of a single community is also dependent on three things: education, education, education.
It is certainly extremely important in laying the foundation for these students to be able to go after these high demand, high paying jobs that are the jobs of our future.
The resource that I'm the most familiar with is our two websites, vaadvstudies.org and rmepva.com. And on these websites, you can find the who, what, and when for everything related to AIR project, and also resources to help you understand the project better.
VASS staff, for the most part, come from rural areas and have successful experience as classroom teachers, division leaders, state leaders, and educational researchers. As the president and CEO of VASS, I am very interested in using the expertise and experience on staff to provide comprehensive services to Virginia's school divisions, particularly rural ones. A great example of our work is the Rural Math Excel Partnership.
Thank you for watching a Virginia Advanced Study Strategies project.